everybody, Aadya here and I'm back with another topic to learn about, that is life on earth. So first let's talk about living and non-living things. So all living beings have life, they are made up of cells, they grow, they move, they need nutrients, they respond to stimuli, they respire, they excrete, they reproduce and they have a definite lifespan. So let's talk about all these characteristics in detail. So first, living beings are made up of cells. So a body of a living being is made up of tiny compartments called cells. The cell is the basic unit of life. It is also known as the building block of life. It was first discovered by Robert Hooke. Robert Hooke was an English polymath and who played an important role in the scientific revolution through both experimental and theoretical work. He died in London on 3rd March 1703. Each cell contains a living substance called protoplasm. Organisms may be made up of one or many cells. Organisms which are made up of only one cell are known as unicellular organisms. Some examples are amoeba and bacteria. And the organisms which are made up of many cells are known as multicellular organisms. Some examples are us humans, dogs, cows, fish, etc. Then next is all living beings grow. Growth is an irreversible change in size and mass. Animals and human beings grow to a certain size. Plants grow throughout their lifetime. The growth is the result of cell division. What is cell division? As the number of cells increase, the organism grows in size. The new cells also replace the old cells, resulting in the growth of a baby to a boy to an adult. The growth of a non-living thing is due to the deposition of matter externally. Example, the growth of a crystal. Now, crystal is a very good example for a growing non-living thing. Most non-living things actually do not move, like a table does not grow, but a crystal grows. So a crystal grows in size due to the deposition of more particles on the outer surface of the crystal. Then next is living things move. Movement is one of the important signs of life. Animals move to find shelter, to find food, and to protect themselves from enemies. And all plants except some floating ones remain fixed to the soil at one place. Roots of the plants always grow towards the soil, while the shoot tends to grow towards the sun. Non-living objects cannot move by themselves, so they are moved from one place to another with the help of an external force. For example, now this bottle, can it move by itself? No. So my hand will be the external force and I will move it from one place to another. Then all living beings need nutrients. So all living beings need food. Then plants make their own food due to chlorophyll on their leaves in the presence of sunlight by using carbon dioxide from the air and water from the soil. Chlorophyll is a green substance which gives the leaves its green color, and it also helps the leaves to absorb sunlight for photosynthesis. Green plants are called autotrophs or producers as they manufacture their own food. Since animals do not contain chlorophyll, they cannot produce their own food. Animals directly or indirectly depend on plants for their food. Since they depend on plants for their food and cannot manufacture their own food, they are called heterotrophs or consumers. Then all living things excrete. So all living organisms generate some waste inside their body. They get rid of these wastes from their body through a system called the excretory system. Now, animals and humans have special organs like the kidneys, gills and sweat glands to remove waste from the body in the form of urine, sweat, exhaled air and solid waste like feces. Plants throw out their gaseous waste products from the small openings in the leaves called stomata. Then all living beings respire. Living beings take in oxygen during breathing. Food is oxidized with the help of oxygen in the body to produce energy. The chemical process by which energy is released from food is known as respiration. Non-living things do not respire. Then all non-living beings respond to stimuli. For example, temperature, smell, light, etc. are stimuli. So we respond to them. How? I'll explain with an example. So, for example, temperature is a stimulus. Now, when we touch a hot object, ouch, we immediately withdraw our hand from it. So, the change in the environment is called stimulus, and the reaction of the organisms is called response. So, when you feel hungry, you eat. So, hunger is the stimulus, and when you eat, that is your response. Then, plants also respond. So, roots of the plant respond to gravity of the earth, therefore, roots go deep into the earth. Leaves of a sensitive plant droop down and close on touching. For example, the touch me not plant. Then, non living things do not respond as they cannot feel anything. Now, all living things reproduce. All living things reproduce their young ones. Mammals like us humans, dogs, cows, etc. reproduce by giving birth, while reptiles like lizards and birds, etc. lay eggs. The plants reproduce in the means of seeds. Non-flowering plants like ferns reproduce by the means of tiny structures called spores. Non-living things cannot reproduce. Then all living beings have a definite lifespan. So as we all know, all living beings take birth, they grow, they get old, and finally they die. So living things have a definite life period. Each organism has a definite lifespan. And so here we end our video for now. So please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye. I hope you enjoyed this.